This question that somebody had for me keeps tumbling around in my mind. How can I be more confident? All right, what is up, guys? Derek here from Simnett Nutrition. Should I still say that? Do you guys, I think you know who I am by now. Maybe I'll stop saying it, I don't know. But anyways, down here at the beach and just having a really nice sit, and I'm breathing and I'm feeling good about things. This question that somebody had for me keeps tumbling around in my mind. I've been kind of unsure of how to answer it, but I really wanted to give something valuable. So here it is. The question was, how can I be more confident? You know, I thought that was a really cool question. Confidence, I think, will get you pretty far in a lot of situations. A situation that I think about all the time where confidence just kind of ruled the situation was, I used to be a server at this kind of slightly upscale restaurant. It was a table I was serving, and it was probably about 5 or 6 people, and everyone left, and then I saw one guy sitting there, and he was an older man, and he was just eating really quickly, and I thought, that's strange. You know, I didn't remember seeing him, but I just figured maybe they'd gone to get the car or something like that, and he was just eating a little bit of the leftovers. So I didn't really think much of it. Somebody came up to me and they were like, "Hey, get rid of that guy at your table." And I was like, "What was wrong with it? Like, they haven't been there for that long." And they're like, "No, he's this homeless guy that's around. He does this every once in a while." And you know, he just came walking in. No one even looked at him twice, except for this one girl that had been working there for ages that's seen him before. By the time I walked over there, he was already getting up and leaving. But I remember him, he was just eating all the leftovers, just chugging the milk and everything. He didn't give a fuck because he had confidence, and you know what? He got away with it, and he got what he wanted. You know, so that's how important confidence is, but how do you get it, right? And I think, like a lot of things, confidence is something that can be improved upon. Like many things, like our muscles. You work them for a while, and you know, it might not look like they're growing, but over time they grow and you get stronger. It's the same thing with willpower. If you have no willpower, it's because you don't exercise it hard enough. And maybe that's another video I can talk about that, because I've thought about that actually at great length. So you basically have to work on it. It's not something that's just gonna come to you. So picture it this way. Like, you have your comfort zone, right? Right there is your comfort zone. And this is where you're confident, right? Let's say it's, you know, hanging out with your best friends, it's going to the movie theater, you know, and for some people it might be bigger, and it might be getting up on stage and performing every week. They might just be performers, but they didn't get that. They didn't make their comfort zone so big without exercising it. They had to push and they had to practice it to get it to be bigger, if you know what I mean. So it comes down to expanding your comfort zone. Okay, here's one. So every so often I go into the city and I put on a workshop, and I have about 10, sometimes up to 12, maybe 15 at the most, kids and a few of the facilitators, and they sit in on a nutrition talk that I do, and I base it targeted at these teens that are in there, and they are considered like at-risk youth. A lot of them have been on the street or whatever, and it's something that at first was frightening. I mean, teenagers, people that are used to being in confrontation, and you're doing a nutrition talk for these kids. I mean, they're basically in a course where they gain life skills, and nutrition is one of them. But to get back to the point I'm trying to make is, when I started, it was nerve-wracking. I mean, I was really nervous. I would go in there, I wouldn't, you know, I had to make up my material. I didn't know if they were gonna like it. I didn't know if they were gonna learn anything. And now that I've been doing it for a while, I'm so comfortable with it. I go in there and I just rock it every time. And guess what? The first few times when I was really nervous and I didn't know how I was gonna do, I did awesome, and everyone loved it, and I got great reviews from it, and they wanted me back, and I did it again. And then I started doing another program that they offered. So, you know, it really is this little comfort zone that's holding us back. So if you guys can break out of it, just break through it a little bit. You don't have to punch through it all at once, just a little bit. It's not gonna grow in like a perfect circle, right? This part over here where it's, you know, public speaking, for instance, for me, it's going this way a little bit, you know, and social media, you know, be getting comfortable on here, it's going out a little bit as well. But when I find parts of that comfort zone that aren't growing, I know that's what I have to work on. I hope you get what I mean. You know, if it's anything, and I just experienced it too, going into a gym for the first time. Like, you know, I just moved to a new place. It's a small town, everyone knows each other, and I joined like the smallest gym in town, and I just go ripping in there not knowing anybody. And of course people are looking at me and they're wondering, who is this guy? And you know, it took a little bit of confidence. Yeah, it took a bit of confidence, but it took kind of pushing outside my comfort zone, you know, just kind of, you know, introducing myself to people. Hey, I'm Derek, I'm new in town, nice to meet you guys, I'm gonna be working out here, I got a membership. You know, simple things like that. It just pushes that comfort zone a little bit further, and all of a sudden it just makes it that much easier to be there. So, you know, really think about it, push that comfort zone, work on being more confident. You can build it up just like anything. Good luck, guys. And I'm gonna go check out this awesome little spot. I'm actually at a new spot. I just kind of posted up and wanted to hang out and chat for a sec before I checked it out. But man, look at this. See if I can get it to focus down here. Very cool stuff to check out. Like if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe so you can see more of these, and let's go exploring. So look at this, there's stairs like carved right into this rock. This is unbelievable. I'm definitely taking these. Those are well built. I wonder how somebody did that. It's a lot of effort. Quick tip on our way out here, but these are called rose hips, and you've probably heard of rose hip tea. These are super high in vitamin C. So you can eat them, but you don't want to eat the seeds on the inside. You just eat the flesh. But if you're unsure it's a rose hip, don't eat it. But yeah, so see if we can focus on that. Yeah, look at that. You can also cut the flesh off and dry it. I'll bite into the part you don't want to eat. I'll show you. Yeah, found it. That's just like the seeds inside here. Really high in vitamin C, super high in antioxidants, really good for you. Don't eat it unless you're sure. Here are the leaves in case you guys see them out there and you want to try it. Yeah, there's lots of red berries that are bad for you, so unless you're really sure that it's these, don't eat it. But they're pretty common over here. A little extra tip for you.